to me? Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, I'm going to go 30
there.
at 170. Bridge nav.
And Jenny, what kind of sea star was that?
30 meters at 170.
Rathbanaster.
I just wanted to give you the chance to say it again.
Thank you. It is one of my favorites.
Rathbanaster sea star.
The rockfish we
That
just
was
saw was a Pacific Ocean perch from Erica.
Now, if we could just get it to open its mouth and pose, we could just double check that it is actually a Pacific Ocean perch, but not on transect. Some healthy looking crinoids there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now with slopes this steep, I would expect to find more exposed rock. And yet,
Yeah. It's so sedimented.
so sedimented.
And somehow the sediment is not sliding off, it's clinging.
Yeah, you would think, right? Gravity.
Nah. Is that another octopus?
I think it is.
Yeah, cool. Bye, buddy.
Tom at Southwest will get to count an octopus on transect.
Oh, such a big pom-pom anemone down there. Oh my gosh.
Wow, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow,
A giant purple snowball.
Yeah.
that is enormous.
Oh, and there are a couple of them. Nice little dip detour.
Yeah, go team, just cheering us on here.
How far have we come so far, Ren, since the beginning of our transect?
About
Ish.
65 meters plus some vertical.
Cool. What was the name of the sea star again? Someone had written it previously. I know someone here knows it.
I don't want to hog it. Come on, y'all. You know what it is.
I don't think that one was a Rathbanaster.
No, that one was something else.
No.
Okay, from here, if we want to get to point D, we'll kind of be cross or along contour a bit. So I can call in that once we finish this, it'll be around 145. But given the terrain, so some of it may be strafing along, some of it may be driving forward.
Oh.
All right, I'll call that in. So might be a slight adjustment of bridge nav.
Open your mouth. Open your mouth.
Like another POP.
Bridge nav. 40 meters, bearing 145.
Erica says that one might be a rough eye and not a COP. You have a poacher just to the right of the Rasta Master.
Ooh, what's that fish? There was such a long, skinny one in the bottom of the frame, just left.
That's a poacher.
That's a poacher, okay.
I wonder how many of these little white spots are small sponges
Yeah.
or.
Line? Oh yeah. I don't know how that's. I don't think you can do that live. It would have to. Unfortunately, yeah, it would have to be a file that's loaded in.
More poachers.
Yep.
One of our colleagues from the Southwest Fisheries Science Center always has a very particular way in which he says poacher. And I always hear it in my head every time I see them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right. It is missing for sure. Yeah. Getting ahead of you.
One of the reasons that we are doing transects like this is so that we have a consistent sampling protocol across the entire West Coast. Olympic Coast National Marine Sanctuary is participating in the West Coast Deep Sea Coral Initiative, which is supported by NOAA's Deep Sea Coral Research and Technology Program. And we are just one of many partners who are conducting quantitative video transects like this using the same protocols at sites throughout the region to enable comparisons over both space and time. So Meredith has mentioned Tom Leidig, who is one of our collaborators who runs a team that analyzes the video. So we keep mentioning and thinking of Tom and his group as we're collecting video like this. They will be the ones to help quantify it.
So you go through and count every fish and invertebrate that's over 10 centimeters, which for reference for those following along is those two lasers. I think that's another
What
POP.
a mug. What a mug on that fish.
Do Tom and his team members manually annotate the video footage?
Are you good? You want to put it back or?
I think so. They usually do it through, they have a program that allows them to watch the video in short segments, and then they have individual keystrokes that they'll go through, and they have codes for each of the major invertebrates and fish, and they basically go through and count all of one thing and then all of another,
Gotcha.
so that they're not trying to frame by frame count everything they see. Got a nice eel pout right there. I think that's a long fin, but I could be wrong. We do have some little corals right in front of us, just below the lasers, those little pale red twigs.
Yeah, are those
That's
stick swifty?
Swiftia.
Yeah.
Yep, those are going to be Swiftia simplex.
I believe they are on our collection list as well. Is that true?
I think they
The red
might
stick?
be. Red stick.
What was the vertebrate we just saw?
It was a eel pout, and it's a big fin eel pout. Thank you, Erica.
Oh, wow. My chat has just been, I haven't been seeing the new messages. So much valuable information coming that I wasn't seeing. Big fin eel pout.
We could ride along like this if you want, with Argus facing you going sideways, and we go 145, so Argus laterals to port. Yeah.
Here we get into a little more terrain with another octopus, right, coming just above the lasers.
Bridge nav.
Oh, yeah.
That's 2 octopus for them to count on transect.
40 meters, bearing 145. Thank you.
Another rose thorn rockfish up in the upper left. You can just see its polka dots standing out there.
Yeah. These remind me of the squirrel fish you always see scuba diving kind of in Bermuda and towards the Caribbean. They're just those red lurkers.
Mm-hmm. That's one species that when you get into areas that have really large sponges, you'll often see them tucked down inside a sponge. We've got a predatory tunicate just going by on the right there.
Oh.
Is that the stock
Translucent.
thing?
Yep.
What's the
The
orange?
stock translucent? Ooh, how cool.
Yeah, what is that orange? Oh, that's an anemone. It's
Is
folded
it?
over.
Oh, it's the
Anemone.
other
sideways,
direction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Folded
it's
over
just
to the
pointed
left.
away.
More urchins. That's a big one.
I was impressed with how you guys sampled the urchins on the seep dive, the first seep dive using the
Oh yeah,
suction
that was
sampler.
Dan with the little suction and drop method.
Very clever. Very clever. Find a big enough one that won't suck through though, right?
Yeah.
Another eel pout. Another big fin.
Bridge nav. Hold position. Thank you. I can slow the speed down, that way we don't have to keep stop starting. Right now he's going 0.3. 0.3 knots is the ship. Yeah. Well, it's shallow, so the stop start doesn't matter so much. Stops on a dime, starts on a dime. Yep. Keep them active. Yeah.
More vertical mud walls.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Hagfish. What was this? This is the
Rose thorn.
rose thorn.
Can I get a distance check, please, for the transect?
Roger that. Yeah, we've gone 130 meters in a horizontal direction. If you want to count vertical, we've gone about 40 meters vertical in that time as well. So depends on if you want to count vertical or not and add it.
Some more cup coral.
Yeah, great. Let's go another maybe 30 meters.
Okay.
And then we'll call the transect and do a
Sounds
little
good.
exploring. I like this feature here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Nice barrel. Ooh.
Yep, nice.
Oh yeah.
Possibly Rhabdicus. Although when we've gotten some of those on the ship, they don't turn out to be as consistent as you think they're going to be.
Ooh, what's that?
It's got a
Oh, it has
parasite
a
on it.
parasite on
A
it.
remora. or something on it.
We've got a little sculpin there right next to it. I wonder if that's a lamprey attached to that hate.
Mm.
There's another little red swifty twig. Oh, and a really nice jelly.
The current depth, Erica, is 325 meters.
Good for another bump. Bridge nav. Three 0 meters, 145. Thank you.
Another POP just bottom left going off screen.
I'm guessing we have hit our transect end. Are we?
So
That seem like we're about the right distance.
let's see, 80 and 70. So 150. And then that's 150
Plus vertical.
horizontal. Vertical has been almost 50. Yep.
Perfect.
You want to end here?
Right about 200. Yes, please.
Okay.
T1E.
Thank you. Now, Dan, let's take a little tour around here, if you would, please. See what we can see.
Still muted.
Yeah, sure, copy that.
Meredith, if you could remind us of the collection targets. I know we would like to get a solitary cup coral.
Want me to hold
What
it here,
else
Dan?
are we potentially sampling?
Potentially one of the sponges. I'm going to take a quick look at the sponge list to see what we've seen that we might be collecting. We've already collected one faria. I believe if we see any more of those asbestopluma, that's on our list. I'll check and see whether swiftia twigs are on our list for here. We did not put them on this one. They went in for further south, but we've actually gotten quite a few over the years of the twig swiftia, so we did not put in for those ones at this location.
Good to know. Thank you. And that's exactly why we keep track, because if we don't need the sample, we don't need the sample.
Yep. In our master collections list, one of the columns we have is, since we'll be operating in multiple sanctuaries down the coast, we have notes for which sanctuaries have which permits for which animals. There's some really nice pom-pom anemones.
Yeah, so many, and big furry sponges.
Had a cup coral above the lasers? Or?
Just up and to the left. Might be.
Lasers on it right now there.
Seems like it might be hard to access with the big pom-pom and sponge there.
Can't tell if it is or not.
We've got some barrel sponges
Looks
here that are
like it.
completely sediment covered.
Oh yeah, they're very well camouflaged with all that sediment on them, aren't they? All on the left.
A quick zoom video.
I think you're right, Dan.
Yeah, cup coral.
There's a cup coral.
So we do want to collect one, but I'm not sure that, again, you tell me what access is like there.
Yeah, it's.
'Cause there
I
will
can
be
park
more.
anywhere on the cliff here.
Meredith, is this on our list, or should we wait for the Balanophilia?
I'm looking right now.
Oops, sorry.
Desmophyllum is not on our list until much further south because we collected a bunch in 2017.
You
Okay.
should be good for full zoom
Let's
there.
move on then. Thank you.
We are parked if you want to collect that one or no.
We decided we don't need it,
We
right?
have elected not to collect. Thank you.
Roger. Moving on.
Unfortunately, when we were talking about adding Desmophyllum, we were already past the deadline for making changes to the permit application. But we do already have quite a few that were collected on a previous Nautilus expedition in the sanctuary.
Looks like some fishing gear.
Some trash.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's make sure it doesn't get out of the
And
water
gear,
column.
that's a snag hazard.
Yeah.
Look out. Over the years, I've actually been quite encouraged that we don't tend to see more trash on the seafloor. Haven't seen much of it in previous dives and so far this expedition, but it's there.
Wow. Pretty long. Yeah, it was
Make
long
sure
line
there's no
fishing gear.
floaty bits. It's pretty laid out. You want to bump towards you?
Sure. Keep moving down the cliff here, I think.
I'm just going to go to 20 at 225 and I'll be closer and then
Roger.
bridge now. Or you just want me to go south? I can just do that.
What's that?
I can just go south of it.
Yeah, that's fine.
20 meters bearing south. Thank you. That way we're not backtracking or anything. Moving along.
Well, there's very disguised little sculpin there just to the right of the lasers.
Oh,
And a
Alright.
little rockfish.
I don't even see it.
I don't see him.
Right there.
Light gray, upper left-hand corner, just went off the top of the screen.
Light gray.
I don't see him. I wish
Maybe
we.
go back to the right a little. And come back up.
Oh, yeah, I see him.
Now he's down at the bottom of the screen.
Laser zoom if you want, Miley.
Tunicate there too.
Wow. What's to the? Is that another tunicate below?
I think so.
Yep.
Squid photobomb.
No, and back.
Once wasn't
He heard
enough.
you were interested.
Take my picture.
And back again.
Sometimes they'll chase the lasers like a cat. Okay, you can zoom out.
I like the looks of that little ledge down there. The overhang, it's interesting.
Oh yeah, with the crinoid.
Is that a red-banded rockfish?
I hope so. That would make sense.
If I know anything about rockfish, it's that there's a million different kinds that all look almost the same.
Fish photobomb.
I think there are about 60 species of sebastes on the U.S. West Coast. So yeah, that's almost a million.
Dark blotched rockfish, apparently.
Effectively a million.
What was Abby was mentioning something about the white encrusting sponge that we saw being on the list. So maybe we'll try and keep a lookout for that.
I just checked. It is on the list. And I think she means these white cushions that are on the cliff face.
All right.
Zoom a little bit there if you want, Miley.
They're sculpin.
Perfect, thank you.
Nice.
Pretty.
That's cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Beautiful fins.
Is it possible? Well, we're moving. Never mind.
Okay, you can zoom out.
Large anemones. Ooh. Big cluster of them. Oh my God. That's the biggest pom-pom yet.
Wow.
That's a cool little cluster of organisms.
Yeah, we often, if we come across boulders, they often tend to be little islands that support many, many species. There's this area was shaped by glaciers in geologic history, and so we find a lot of glacial moraine, big boulders and rocks and things out on the continental
Zoom
shelf.
in a bit there if you want.
Brachiopods, some
Yeah.
circulid worms maybe.
What's that, Rennie?
I was just mumbling about the biology, as I often do.
Are those Pandalopsis shrimp? I can't tell from here.
Okay. Moving up.
Bye.
Zoom back in just a touch if you want. Perfect, thank you.
They're so pretty.
So many shrimp.
Yeah.
What's that little
eel
fish
pout
guy right
floating
there?
by.
Is that an eel pout?
Yeah, there's a species that actually hangs out a few meters off the bottom up in the water column.
Interesting. Oh, there's
Ooh. Is that a ray?
Ah,
skate.
that wasn't
Skate?
me for once.
We've been tracked.
Oh,
Where'd he go?
Yep.
He went away.
Where?
He wants nothing to do with us.
He took off.
Yeah.
Feeling rejected.
Totally.
Looks like there's some more line on the seafloor,
Yeah.
actually.
It's always good to point that out. I like to check to make sure that there's no floaty bits to get tangled in. Oh, is that a mushroom coral or yeah?
Where?
Back to the right? Or was it a an enemy all closed up? It's almost in frame. Right there, that little red puff.
Oh.
What are you?
Should there be any Anthomastus around here?
It may be an Anthomastus. Yep, it is.
Nice.
Good spot.
It's just
What
got
is
all
it?
its tentacles pulled
Mushroom
in.
coral.
You can zoom in, Miley.
Anthomastus?
Anthomastus, yeah.
Anthomastus.
Technically now it's Heteropolypus.
Oh,
Oh
that's
no,
right.
did it
I
change?
keep hearing about it changing all the time.
Well, that looks weird.
Oh, Dusty.
Is that what it is?
Sorry.
Now it
really
looks
closed
now
up.
it looks not like one.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's super closed up, I guess.
Okay, zoom out. I can land too fast of a landing. Thank you.
Again, another excellent name, Heteropolypus. I mean, come on. How much fun is that to say?
There are a lot of cup corals over here
Mm-hmm.
at this site.
They like to hang upside down off these walls. Another barrel sponge.
A big cup
Keeping an eye
corals
out for
too.
more of
Do these count as
Abby's
lysocene
white.
sponges too? Or are they not?
I will wait for Abby to chime in on that one.
All right.
She says yes.
Cool.
Could do a bump at 145 if you want me to keep
Roger.
moving along.
So
Bridge
much to
nav.
see.
Uh, 20 meters, 145. Thank you.
More puffball anemones.
Yeah. What's the orangey kind of sea cucumber looking thing down there?
Yeah. Well, I think that's its scientific name.
Orangey sea cucumber thing.
This might be the Parasticopus.
Parasticopus.
Again, another excellent name.
Wow.
I can't be sure. We'll have to make sure a sea cucumber person weighs in here, but
I wonder if this lack of growth here is because of a recent slow failure, or if there's something unappealing about that. Or if it was mechanically scraped by some fishing gear or something. Seems that one bit is clearer.
And there's a
Looks like a piece of
crab.
it flaked off and
Flaked
fell
off,
down
yeah,
there.
it does look like that.
Zoom in there if you want, Marley.
Waving around.
Come on,
Clearly
ROV.
just mad about something.
Come
Guess
on,
we're
ROV. I'll take you
imposing.
on.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, right. Come
upside
at
down.
me.
Come at me, bro.
what a stance.
Yeah.
All of them. Look at them.
Oh yeah, there's a couple.
We are not making their day.
Okay,
No.
quiet. Hold it there.
All right. Just reject it again. It's fine.
We got something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, maybe not.
What kind of crab is this? If anyone in chat knows.
I guess he's
This
waiting
is
for
the same
stuff
one
to
we
fall
saw
down.
earlier, so
Throw
I'm
it.
scrolling up. If it's the same one as earlier, it's Corellia longipes.
Oh, it's a little.
Oh,
Ooh,
He's about to grab that fish.
predation event, trying to get the shrimpy
Oh.
or something.
Oh,
Pow.
yeah, it's going
Pow.
after.
All right.
Don't get too close, little fish.
All right, shall we ramble on?
Roger. Sure, where I'm touching here. Must be the bumper.
I'm gonna do a reset.
Sure.
Oh, these white cushions that just came into view,
Oh,
they are on our list, and
Okay.
Abby would like one if we select.
all right. Is that possible, Dan, here?
Sure.
Do we know if these are more a slurpable sponge or a grabbable sponge?
Or a sticky finger sponge?
Oh, yeah.
Abby says, could we have a zoom? Maybe let's zoom on one of them, that top one.
am I good to zoom, Dan?
Crash. Sure. We just crashed into the cliff, so. Try and get the vehicle stable here. The current just pushed us in. That's
Abby is suggesting a scrape and slurp.
I
She
don't
thinks
think
they will
we've
be
checked.
quite soft.
Thinks they will be quite soft. Okay.
sorry.
They're pretty small. How big is... Does that look like it'll fit in slurp?
The lasers are just in the.
Yeah, I see the
I think
lasers.
it's definitely less than 10 centimeters.
But how large is the slurp?
Say you want it intact or not.
What was that?
You want it intact or just pieces of it?
Let's wait and see what Abby says. Abby, do we want this to be intact or do we just want it for spicule analysis? Ooh, look at that zoom. Intact if possible.
You could try stickies.
Try stickies?
Yeah, I'd love to try them. We haven't had an opportunity to.
Sure, why don't we try stickies? What do you
Awesome.
think about
Depends
that,
on how,
Jenny, in science?
how encrusted it is on the substrate.
They say great. Okay, so maybe,
We can fix that.
maybe we'll try that then. And since we're in a weird spot, wherever is easiest for you to put it, Dan.
Yeah, we're fine here. We're just nudged into the.
All right, then let's maybe do starboard A.
Can do.
You think you can get the sticky fingers all the way around to starboard? I don't think so, because it's on
Yeah.
a hose, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Are
You
those,
want to porch out a little bit?
Okay.
the sticky fingers limited in length?
Yeah, it's on a hose.
Cool, then we'll just go forward. That's whatever.
No, I tested it. We can get
You
it
can go
around.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
As long as it
Look at you
seems
testing
like
stuff.
a secure
making sure it
hold.
works.
All right, yay, sticky fingers.
Oh, if I can only do the drunken bubble grab here.
You seem to have it down where you reference in the bubble and then go grab with the...
Yeah. It's backwards if I don't.
Nice.
What kind of sponge was this? I think we might have lost Jenny. But
Yeah, we may be having a V-Link issue. We're working on it.
unidentified,
Unidentified
demo sponge. Cool.
Demo
And you're back.
Yeah, she called it a white pillow sponge.
White
is
pillow
what we-
sponge.
Encrusting cushion.
Ready on these sticky finger things?
They're quote open.
Is that open?
Yeah.
That's open.
I guess the trick would be to slide it in and like kind of get in between the things. Holler if you want to zoom at all.
Nice.
Huh. Oop,
Ah.
bloop. Need power. Come on, sticky finger power.
Can zoom in there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Like some weird forcep tool.
Oh, did it knock off a bunch
No,
of
it's
it?
still there.
Will it be able to hold
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Witness the power of sticky fingers.
it? Here we go. Buckle in.
Squish on.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. That's like stuck in there.
Go, sticky fingers, go.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
it's pretty stuck.
Okay, open.
That looks smaller though than before now. Did we
Yeah.
lose any?
Might be able to... No, I think
Or is it a different one?
it did... No, I think it deformed a bit. I don't think we lost any. I think it's just
Oh.
crimpled.
This is Very floppy.
This might be a slurp.
Yeah.
Yeah, one more try and then we'll slurp.
Yeah, yeah.
Abby says it may just have deflated. Some sponges can kind of deflate.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I was gonna say. Retract, and I was like, I don't know if sponges retract really. So, but deflate, good word.
Whoop. Whoop.
It's an odd angle that I have here.
Yeah, you're making the best of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's too far in the dirt there to
All right.
get a good sticky on.
Should we, now that it's deflated, do we want to try a slurp or is this more of a grab size?
Maybe
Is
the
it open?
manip.
You can zoom out there.
Yeah, that's open.
Roger.
This is closed.
He's just too Sticky might have gone for it if he's just too in the dirt there, you know.
Yeah. Don't worry, Sticky. You'll have another chance to prove yourself.
I hope so.
I think Sticky is
It's great fun.
holothurian grabber.
Yeah.
So we're wanting to go for the slurp, is that what I heard?
If you think it'll fit.
Could fit. Can you move
Either
the bubble
that
camera
or
a little?
manipulator.
What was that, Jenny?
I was just thinking either that or manipulator.
Yeah.
I think the
Don't know if you
manips may
can
crush
grab
it
it
into.
You think what,
think?
Jenny?
I think the manips will crush it into
Yeah.
oblivion. Just given how it deflated the way.
We can try both. There are, yeah,
There's a couple, yeah.
couple options. We will get it.
Yeah.
Right, Dan?
Yeah, we'll get it. Got some pieces of it.
Got quite a bit of mud to clean out of the slurp.
Ah! Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you want to pull the porch back?
Are we not going to try slurp?
What's that?
Are we not going to try slurp?
I was going to try and pick it up. You want to try suction?
If you think it would be possible, maybe suction first to try and see if we can get it without crushing.
I don't think it'll fit in the suction sampler in
Okay.
one piece.
If you don't think it will, then go for a grab.
No, it's bigger than the nozzle for sure.
Okay.
You want to zoom in there, please, Miley? That's good, thanks.
Oh. All right, maybe. Is it too small for the jaws? Oh,
Really? Maybe it will fit in the suction.
let's try slurp. I mean, if it
Now that it has deflated itself,
Yeah.
so to such a small size, maybe it will fit.
or
not-
maybe it'll
slurp.
be a like suction and drop into BioBox.
It's not going to inflate and get stuck in our suction sampler, is it?
Oh,
Yep.
don't go, don't go.
Well, now it's loose from the wall.
Okay, you can zoom out. Thank you. Hey,
We're gonna have to move.
what's that?
I think you're gonna have to move to get the suction out.
I can't get the suction sampler out
What
there.
about sticky finger now that it's not attached anymore?
I
It
think
might fall.
the pickup, yeah, it'll fall.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, maybe I can get it out there.
I feel like it's part of what's holding
See,
it
this
in.
is why we need to have trained crabs. So we can have them shine the laser on them and they go get it for us.
Can you show us some bubble?
It's right there. That's the best you're gonna get.
That's as much as I get.
That's it.
I'm gonna be impressed if you get this out, Dan.
Oh, I need to swing around a little. Some 5-function parking here. Oh, come on. No.
Let me flush it.
Yep. Fleshy flush. Could have some mud.
Yeah.
What number are we putting this in?
Let's put it in 2.
Okay. I think that's good. Do you think that's good?
Zoom in a bit there if you will, please, Smiley.
This one's dirty too.
Ready on 2.
Yeah, it's a little dirty, but whatever. It'll come out.
All right.
25?
Go for 25, see what happens.
Don't fall.
And like Flynn.